Sunlight. Every morning the sun rises, and every single day the sun's rays take us on a journey. Hour by hour, as light moves across the sky, we experience the world in new color and shadow until the sun finally sets, only to start its journey again the following morning. Day by day, the sun brings forth new life. Even if it's just gentle sun rays pouring in through the nearest window, we know sunlight makes a difference in our lives. And with every sunrise, we are reminded that as long as we are here under these glorious golden rays, there is more to our stories. Another day is dawning, and with every new morning, we are invited to step out into our futures with a sense of hope and adventure. So whenever you feel the heat of the sun's beams or notice her light dancing through the trees, may you remember this radiant truth. There is more to your story. There is more for you just up ahead. And no matter how much you've already seen in this life, light will continue to show up for you every day. Dare to keep your heart open. Let every beam of sunlight be a fresh reminder of this calling. New adventure awaits you. Whenever I am worried I won't have enough energy, I slowly lift my chin and fix my tired eyes just beyond the half-closed morning blinds, where I am reminded that if the sunrise can ease into a new day, then so can I. Just as the sun, a new day calls my name, and I am free to slowly rise into it all the same. If the sun rises slowly into the day, then so can I. If the sun rises slowly into the day, then so can I. There are some days adventure calls me in the form of a bright yellow rotary phone hanging on the kitchen wall. I rush to answer and I twirl my fingers through the curly plastic cord and say, yes, I take the trip. I take the leap. I breathe deep and leave home to go and do a brave new thing. But most days, adventure calls in the form of a secret whisper, floating into my ear and asking, what's next? Adventure calls me to notice the wonder right here in all that I have deemed insignificant. When adventure calls as a whisper and not as a yellow rotary phone, I'm reminded that the start of a new adventure can also take place at home. I trace the shadows shifting as they slug across the room. Pushed by sunlight, day after day, they're constantly moving. Just like sunlight, I notice the shadows are on their own journey too. I don't need a time lapse to watch them closely. I don't need a compass to see where they can go. Today, sunlight is a friend of shadows, whispers of adventure at home. When it comes to new beginnings, pace yourself. Shine like the sun does, taking your time to rise. You cannot hold sunlight in your hands, but you know it by every living plant, creature, life it affects. You know it by the way the pothos stretches its leaves, inching and eking to become the light's friend. You know it by the way it summons your cat to bask in the light, hypnotizing her in heat for an afternoon nap. You know it by the way it sings to you through the window after the longest nights. Today is